I am your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. I want to talk about reducing the burden on the firstborn. Apart from the spiritual, emotional, and psychological challenges that firstborn children have, there's a lot of sociological pressure. She will be the one to bath her younger ones, hold them to school, help them with their assignments. A lot of things are piled on them very early. And if some of them come from poor homes, once they are trained, they start sending other children to them and heaping responsibilities on them. At one point, I found out that my eldest son was responsible for taking all his two younger brothers to Europe, organized for them to go. He waited for them before going to Germany. He arranged for them to go for work and travel, even though I financed the trip to America. And then when the sister was getting married, he came, spent a lot of money. He had just started working in Germany then. So you see, a lot of pressure piles on firstborns. I don't ask him to send me money. No. Because I know what it takes for a young man to settle down. So, as much as possible, we should reduce the pressure of pushing them too fast to excel, pushing them too fast to progress in academics, heaping too many responsibilities on them, telling them, don't you know you are this, don't you know you are... Let them first be children. Let's help them to develop their psychomotor skills. Let's help them to be themselves before we start adding other people and their burdens to them. And please, those of you who have elder brothers or sisters in the United States, in Canada, in the UK, in Germany, in Qatar, in Oman, in France, in Australia, life overseas is not easy. It is not easy. These people work, and work for their monies. Please, reduce the demand you place on them. And then when they send money to you, please be thankful. Be extremely thankful. You can't live there. I mean, you can't live there. It is extremely difficult. Then the next thing I want to talk about is wills or inheritance and the firstborn. If the firstborn does not have the competence to manage a business, manage assets, manage legacy, in the will, please write that the assets should not be shared. They should be managed as a trust. The eldest child should have the highest dividends, but the best administrator amongst them should be placed in a position to manage anything that concerns the whole family. He should be given his rights, given his privileges, given his recognition. But whoever is a better manager, whoever is more enterprising, whoever is more focused, should be given the responsibility to manage the assets on behalf of every of the children. If you must share the wealth, give him his portion. But if you have value for your future, for your legacy, make sure that you don't leave everything in his hands. We have found situations where, because of traditional inheritance laws, an only son and no one young man took father's properties, sold properties, was driving 5 cars in a convoy at the same time at a very tender age. His mates were hailing him for the masses. They hailed him into trouble Today, he's struggling. The whole legacy is gone. 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 Back to square zero. Please. It is not compulsory that it must go to a first son. If there is an elder sister, a senior sister that is very competent, let him manage. Let her manage the family resources. We should try to recognize our women and give them responsibilities. For me, a child is a child, whether a girl or a boy. All are my descendants. Now, Sabanci Foundation, one of the biggest foundations in the world that pays 5% of the annual tax of Turkey, is managed by a woman. And Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala in a family is better than 7 men who are not as managerially competent as herself. And Angela Merkel is much more better than a stupid eldest son managing resources. If a woman, a young girl, has shown managerial skills, give her the business to manage, like the Ladol group of companies in Lagos that is managed by a lady. I remain your friend, Dr. Charles Apoke. Subscribe to this channel, share this wisdom with others, and send a message to me on +234 70 52 13 6763. A big announcement is coming concerning Easter Monday. Stay tuned. Share these videos. God bless you.